we are looking at is really the middle level. Marketing managers, financial executives, HR business partner, engineers, analysts.
Yes.
Okay, so
Hi, welcome to Sportcast Smart Properties Opportunity Talk. I'm Audrie.
I'm David here. So, this is our YouTube channel. So if you like what you've seen so far, or if you have not seen our previous video, do help us by subscribing
Below.
here. Alright. And then join our socials as well.
Yes.
So you will keep you updated on market insights.
Right, a lot of people will think that it may just affect companies also only.
Yes.
But how will it affect real estate?
Because we are real estate consultant, so what we are always looking at is, how this policy actually affects the real estate. Okay, so what we are going to see is how the hiring math will change first.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, number one today, if you are looking at the fact, right, 5,006 to 6,000, 6,002 to
6,006. Yes.
Alright, that's for the financial sector. What does it mean? It means that, okay, today, since I'm already paying more for the mid-level hires, I might want to go to locals.
Yeah, I might just shift the direction to go towards more locals instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So foreign hire were often slightly cheaper, larger talent pool, and faster to hire. But at this point of time, with the higher income that needs to be paid to them, company will start to consider whether it's worth it to do so.
Correct.
Yeah. So local hires, then they might look at local hires. So for the local Singaporeans or PRs, adding good news. Okay, probably we'll be having more jobs offer.
Yes.
Okay, but then what we are looking at is really the middle level. Marketing managers, financial executives, HR business partner, engineers, analysts.
Yes.
Okay, so then you'll be asking, then foreigners will still come in.
Is it even worth it or not for a company point of view? I would say, yeah.
Yes. So company will now switch these roles, the one that we mentioned above, likely to locals and PRs. Okay. So but then they will still hire EPs.
I think there's still a need for it. Because there might be some very niche kind of positions, right, that we need actually for others, the specialists to come in.
I would say must have talent. Okay, then this kind of must have talent, right, likely will be senior leaderships. Okay, for example, if you are in the logistics, these foreigners are very well versed in the logistics side. Okay,
shipping logistics,
then the quantum leap engineers, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay, so deep specialists, just now like I mentioned, okay, somebody who is very, very specialized. And this is something that, the local hires does not have it.
They may not experience that kind of experience for all these things yet.
Yes. Yeah. So the other one is really regional HQ roles. Okay, tech expert with niche skills. For example, quantum leap.
Yeah.
Okay, global business development roles. So you see all these, right, are really belonging to the higher leadership side.
Correct.
Or those with really niche specialty. Okay, and as such, okay, what does this mean for the EP? It means that, the people who are coming in are likely going to be paid more and they are in the higher management.
Yes.
So what does it mean for real estate then?
And they are going to stay in atas places.
Okay. So in the short term, we look at it, EP numbers will likely decrease.
Yeah.
Okay, because mid-level hiring will likely drop quickly.
You see, because as a company, right, if I want to employ somebody with an EP, right, I need minimum qualifying salary of 6,000. Now it's a $400 increase.
Yes.
One person 400 10 person is $4,000 already.
Yeah.
It will increase my operating costs a lot.
Yes.
A lot actually.
Okay, so within the first 1 to 3 years, right, I think the EP numbers will likely decrease. Okay. And then mid-level hiring will drop. And then company will start to adjust slowly and start to hire locals while automating their business with AIs.
Yes.
Okay. In the long term, EP status likely will stabilize, but then this group will become more elite.
Yeah.
Okay, EP holders will be older, more experienced, higher paid, more senior stacks.
More senior position.
Yes.
Not senior citizen, senior position.
And then of course what we feel is Singapore will become a HQ and leadership hub instead of regional hiring hub. And what does this imply to the locals? Okay, this policy, we feel that it directly prevents wage suppression for which degree holders, career professionals, managers and executive. So it's a very, very smart policy because I feel that it's a middle class protection policy.
Yeah, it actually protects.
Because you know the top echelon, the top 20%, the super rich, they don't need our protect. They don't need the government intervention or protect. Okay, yes. So it's always the middle class that falls into the trap. You know, never earning enough, and then what if I lost my job? So on and so
Cost
forth.
of living is high. Then the earnings I have is used to be paying for my commitments and things like that. Yeah, so they are also trying to protect the middle class.
Yes,
in this
and
case.
not only that, okay, if you look at our previous video, we actually do the household income comparison, not comparison, analysis. Okay, 12,444 household income as of now, the highest increase over the last year. Two assets class are being added. One is the investment assets, the other one is really rental income. Okay, so in a way, we are doing like a protection of this, and then as well as allowing the middle class to actually move into the assets class group. The next thing that we are very, very concerned is how the EP will actually affect property prices.
Property prices.
Yeah, in fact, not property prices like
rental lah.
EP
rental.
being foreigners, I don't think they will buy property because
60%
of the 60% BSD. Okay, so most of them will be renting. Okay, so people coming in there as more elite, lesser middle income holders. Alright, what do you think the rental will become?
You know, if I'm highly paid, then I will want something that is also very convenient for me, near to my where I'm working at. Also,
more premium.
I want to live in a surrounding that will suit my.
Anyway, EP holders are always the premium rental segment. Okay, because these people, they'll rent immediately upon arrival. So likely, you know, they'll take up any unit that's available. They rarely buy property in Singapore. I don't think they will buy property.
Rarely unless, you know, they get their PRs and all that.
Yes. Okay, so they'll prefer condos that's near MRT or to their workplace. Okay, and of course, companies often subsidize housing.
Yes.
Okay, so
when you subsidize, you have no there's no restriction on things.
So a bit of history on the EP rental demand, the old one, between 2015 to 2022, the boom. Okay, so typical EP tenant profile is between 25 to 40 years old.
Okay.
Alright, the salary is between 4.5k to 7k. Yeah, and rent budget is often between 2.5k to 4k. So if your asking rental is between 2.5 to 4,500, in fact, I think you see your unit often being easy to rent out.
Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of other than HDB, in terms of unit type condo, the typical 1 and 2 bedders rent out very fast. Okay. And this standard actually feels OCR property near MRT
stations.
Okay. RCR mass market condos. And HDB rental.
Some of them, will even go into HDB to get a feel of, you know, the culture, the HDB environment.
Yes, correct. So if you have been renting houses before COVID, you realize that, you know, your 1 bedder or 2 bedder condo would come in the range of between less than 2,000 to 2,500. Yeah. Okay, the surge came after COVID. Yeah. So bad news, the price might start to drop. Alright, because why the new tenant, EP tenant profile, okay, future is likely to be slightly older.
Like we said earlier, they need more, they will
The
need
senior
more
position.
senior positions. So definitely slightly older.
Yeah. So Singapore is renewing the population. Yeah, because we have aging population, they are renewing it. So what they are having is attracting a lot of Singaporeans and PR who are in the younger age, and these people build the Singapore economy. Yeah. But we do need to have the more senior experienced people. Yes, and this EP profile will fill the role. So the age will likely be between 35 to 50 years old. Okay, salary income between 6,000, that's on the low side, to 15k plus minimum. Okay, rental budget will then increase. Yeah. Between 4 to 8k. And do you realize something? When we say this, probably what happened is they have a higher budget, they can rent at a better location. Yeah. They can rent a bigger unit. Yeah, because you know, I have a higher budget already. Then I will usually want to go for maybe a bigger condo. Yes. Or if not, I want a location. Yes. That is very good for me. Correct. Yeah. So today, if you have been looking into your C.C.E.R property, good news for you. Yes. I think the rental price might surge, but not within these 1 or 2 years, because it'll take time for the foreigners to come in. Okay, so if you are buying a new launch in the C.C.E.R, I think this is the best time to go into because TOP, okay, likely the rental income is going to be easy. Rental is going to be easy. Okay, it's going to be the impact on rental demand by segment. We do it. Yeah, we do it by segment. HDB first. Yes. Okay. Yeah. In our view, HDB rental market will likely soften because the pool of tenants might just decrease a little from there. So it often they are junior EP holders.
The ones earning the 6K.
The 6K to 7K
the
one.
baseline lah.
Alright, S-Pass holder. Alright, because S-Pass holder, the levy also increase, right? The income also increase.
Yes.
Okay, and cost sensitive. That means they want to have a bigger space, but they don't spend so much. But mid-tier EP will drop. So what happens is the demand for HB room rental will drop, the whole unit rental will drop then.
Yep.
Not
We're
crash.
likely to soften, I would say. Yeah.
Soften the whole thing. Alright, so then the other one that is going to be affected will be the mass market OCR.
So OCR area.
Yes. Okay, so those who actually bought 1 and 2 bedder, you might just want to do some planning ahead because of the mixed impact, because these condo used to house young couples, junior expats, mid-level professional.
Yeah.
Then with fewer mid-tier EPs, right, the demand will
become more localized.
Yes.
And
slightly will drop also. But then when the demand become localized, right, you also have to realize one thing. Home ownership is 90.8%.
Correct.
Okay, so you have only less than 10% who is going to rent a property.
And we also have the younger generations that, who wants to stay on their own.
Yeah,
even if they are single or anything like that.
but these people will likely buy eventually.
They will buy eventually.
Okay, so rental growth likely to slow for your mass market OCR and RCR properties. Okay, how about city fringe and city condos? That's where the real benefits come in.
Correct.
Okay, because now the EP earn more.
Yeah, so they have actually more disposable income.
Yes, so higher income expat prefer CBD, one-off.
Yeah, I want to be near to my workplace.
Yes.
It is something that I can also save on my transport.
Correct.
I just walk or cycle.
The next property launch that is coming up, Hudson Place. Okay, might be interesting. Alright, Orchard.
Yeah. The next property launch of River Modern.
Yes, and River Valley lah. Okay, River Modern. So those who have actually bought the Orchard area property on District 9, 10, 11, okay, this might be good news to you.
Yes.
And of course, the next one that is the Gem of the East or Nasim of the East, which is on East Coast itself. Alright.
And we have also a new launch along that area itself at Bayshore.
Yeah. Okay, so what they do is these typical higher EP holders who earn more, likely they will rent a 2 to 3 bedroom units.
Yes.
In fact, developers have already started to plan for this.
Yeah.
They
If
don't
you
build one
see
bedder.
the trend recently, developers have been starting from a 2-bedder instead of 1-bedders.
Yes.
Even if they have 1-bedders available, right, it will be very low the quantity itself.
So then they'll be looking to rent 2 and 3 bedder unit, larger layouts, better facilities. If you're buying a condo, you might just want to look at the facilities as well.
Yes.
Okay, so demand will shift upwards for the mass market CCR. Okay, city fringe and city condos. Okay, the luxury rental segment.
That's not exactly mass market.
Okay, we call it the, in Singapore it's very, very special. Okay, who can actually afford to buy a house in CBD? It's not easy.
Correct.
Yeah, so but in Singapore, it's made possible because of the lower CCR prices.
Yes.
Okay, so this is something that you might want to ponder as well. Okay, luxury rental segment, I think this time around, it will really pick up.
Yes.
So, if you are looking to buy a property to rent, right? Okay, so the few projects which I think will be a winner next time, public residence.
That is truly lifestyle living. Yeah.
Oriel, Union Square Residence.
Oriel has an office beside it.
Yes.
Likewise, Union Square Residence also has an office beside it.
Newport. And of course, currently if you own one
Newport
Burnham,
is literally surrounded by offices.
Yes, and of course currently if you own one Burnham, okay, this is really going to give you very good rental income in the next few years as well. Senior EPs, what they are doing, okay, they like to relocate with family.
Yeah, because like we mentioned now, they are of a certain age, of a certain experience.
Yes.
They would have most likely they will have families with them already, and then they want to relocate to the family with the family, and they will want to put their children in international
local
schools
school,
also,
international
or
school.
even local schools if they want to more localized lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of them will have housing allowance, which we saw, and then most of them prefer location with lifestyle.
If you have young kids, it's close.
Yes. Okay, so what happened is stronger demand for District 9, 10, 11, River Valley, Tanjong Pagar, Marina area. Of course, Holland, Bukit Timah, East Coast. So if you look at the next few launches that is coming up, right, in fact, quite a number is focused on this area. Yeah, so the planning is already done. Okay, so rental demand become more premium, less mass market. So today, if you are buying a condo, or you already own a condo in the mass market, it might be time for you to plan to see whether you can actually offload and look into the core central region.
Yes.
Okay, because the core central region prices are still at an all-time low. Short term versus long term. Okay, rental market within the first 1 or 2 years, I think is still supported by locals delaying buying because a lot of locals are see the property price drop. So as of now, you will see low vacancy rates still. So rental demand is still there.
I think if you are thinking about whether property prices will drop or not,
I don't think
PM us for a discussion.
Okay, because so far
or join our Telegram for a discussion.
Yeah, Telegram.
That'll be fun.
Or click on our socials.
Yes.
Okay. So property price dropping for the past 15 years. I've not seen it. Yeah, never.
The moment I started buying my first house.
Yeah, until now it's all out lah. Okay. In the long term, in the next 3 to 5 years, right, we are seeing structural effect coming in. Okay, fewer mid-tier expats, more senior expats, more offshore hiring. Rental growth becomes slower.
But more premium focused.
More premium focused. So today, if you're buying a property, okay, rental yield might be something that you want to closely monitor. Because, rental yield, yes, give good income, but that is if people are coming in to rent from you.
Yeah.
Okay, but if it doesn't really, if you have a unit that is left there, okay, we might be going back to yesteryears, post-COVID, pre-COVID, where prices are not that fantastic. So one bedder, 1,600, 1,700, two bedder, 2,002, 2,000.
Yeah, those were the days, right?
Yeah, the old CMS market lah, okay?
Correct.
So then your rental yield will drop sharply because, high property price versus rental. So today, if you're buying something, okay, do be very, very wary. And that's why the C.L.E.A.R framework
comes
needs to
into
come
play.
in.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So what this means in plain English, I mean, we've spoken so much, so if you have missed out up there, okay, just this one is very important. This policy doesn't hurt rental in the overall market. It just reshape the tenant profile. So Singaporean move from many mid-income expat rental to fewer but wealthier expat. Okay, so what happened today, if you're buying the better location, city fringe, city center, likely you will be able to enjoy good rental.
So really, because we have these few new launches that's coming up that is very exciting. In the places that we spoke about earlier. Yeah, so do keep a close eye on these places.
Yes. So if you have missed out the places, no worries, just PM us or arrange a consult with us.
Yes.
Okay, we run out the C.L.E.A.R framework, we will run out the evaluation of properties and tell you exactly which property place to go into within your budget. Okay, so if we translate the overall summary to property strategy, okay, this policy quietly favors CCR and RCR invest. So today, if you are buying OCR to invest, right, very soon you might see that this is based on what we understand. Very soon you might see that rental is not so easy to rent out. Okay, so but if you're buying for own stay, I think it's perfectly fine. If you're buying bigger unit, I think you still stand a good chance.
Yeah, bigger unit, even though the quantum is big, but at the same time, the appreciation per square foot will come up to a very substantial amount of money. Yeah.
Correct. So then the other one is really lifestyle location. Okay, you have seen a lot of new launches featuring lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay, W residences, Union Square residences, Canning Hill Piers, okay, and so on and so forth. So these are the lifestyle locations where expats, especially the higher tier expats, will come in favors.
Yeah, I think when work is stressful enough, you want to go home to a lifestyle, a proper, nice, comfortable one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, and overall, it's going to be less supportive of HDB rental. So HDB rental, you might not be able to see this kind of high prices anymore.
Correct.
That's number one. Okay, and then small investor condos
will be very reliant on all the junior expats.
Okay, but not now lah.
But provided they don't come with a large family also lah.
Yes. Okay, so if you ask me today, if you're owning this few HDB rental, you're having a HDB for rent, or if you are owning a small condo unit, okay, it might be wise to actually
renew your portfolio.
Renew your portfolio.
Yes.
Okay, look into it, renew your portfolio and look at what assets class that you should go into next.
Yeah.
Okay, to continue the yield.
Yes.
Alright. So I think this is really very important. So in fact, if you're looking to see what are a good property to buy, right, we have one that is still being offered that's very nice, which is in Golden Mile.
Yeah.
And it's Audrie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite projects.
Yeah. And this one, in terms of rental, in terms of potential gain, right, it's definitely there, but of course it's not for everyone. It really depends on your goals and needs.
Yes.
Alright, with that, we'll end our podcast for this. If you like what you've seen so far, do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell us what other topics that you'd like to hear so that we can go into it.
Just comment below and tell us what other topics that you'd like to hear.
Yes, with that, we are signing off. Bye.
Bye.